Good in the Hood YouTube, this is Crazy Samurai 71 here bringing another video. Today I want to bring you a video on Power Morphicon. Oddly enough, I went to work today not expecting to see anything related to Power Morphicon. Come home, see that they announced 6 more guests, bringing us to 90 guests that are actors or related in some way or are special that are going to the convention. And I was like, okay, sure. So obviously that's extremely exciting, and so obviously I'm going to go through this. So we have more June guests. I mean, not June, July. Well, we have more July guests, right? That's right. So, and we're probably going to get another one next week. We could get another one the following week as well. We'll see. I hadn't thought about them doing that for July, but it might just happen. They might do a lot. Like, we'll have to wait and see. So our first guest, though, is someone that she's gone to the convention in the past. She wasn't there last time, but she went the year before that, I believe. So that first person is Royce Heron. Royce is the person who played Miss Appleby from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers timeline all the way through to Turbo. So yeah, she was all the way there, all the way through to Turbo, and she was in Turbo and all that until I graduated, which makes sense. So that's awesome, and she's like a really, really nice lady, and she's gotten older for sure, and that's expected, but with them as actors and all that. But it's still really awesome to know that she's coming, and it's something to look forward to. And she's also just she's a minor character, but she's a known character. Like, people remember her from the show. The next actor that was announced is Ron Rogue. Ron is the actor who played Captain Mitchell in Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. So that's cool. Back when Power Morphicon was starting out, I remember that I've seen videos that the Lightspeed cast, including him, had their own reunion panel at the convention. So it's interesting to see that we've already gotten like 3 of the actors from Lightspeed confirmed, plus him. Well, 3 Rangers from the season plus him, which is pretty great. And I mean, of them, we have the father, daughter, and son family line, which is great. Well, actually, back then I don't think they even had Rhett Fisher show up to that, but it's cool that they're gonna have him now. But it's great. It's really great to know that he's gonna be showing up, and he's definitely someone to look forward to meeting, because he's a really cool actor. I never met him myself, but I've wanted to, because he seems like a nice guy. The next actor is someone that's known for doing a lot of stuff on SPD, on Power Rangers SPD, and that is the executive producer of SPD, Greg Aaronowitz. Yeah, Greg Aaronowitz. And he's very well known. I believe I think it's like 2 or 3 actors from SPD coming, so that's great. I'm forgetting exactly who it is, but let me just double check myself. I know that there's at least a couple. SPD. Yeah, it was blue and yellow that were coming. For some reason, I thought that Brandon McLaren was also coming. Maybe he'll be announced next week or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised. But that's great. So he's coming. The next actor that's coming is someone that's pretty interesting. I believe he's a voice actor. Let's see here. He is Christopher Chow. So Christopher Chow is known as Dark Spectre. Wow, Dark Spectre. That's pretty cool. I would love to hear him do an impression of Dark Spectre at a panel for Power Rangers in Space, obviously. He was also Nukas on Big Bad Beetleborgs and Beetleborg Metallics. But like, the one that I'm more so interested is Dark Spectre. I mean, that's a cool character. We already have so many Power Rangers in Space actors coming to this convention, and now we have like the actor who played Dark Spectre. That's pretty cool. Like, that's pretty nice. Like, I'm not complaining at all. I mean, a lot of these are like ones that are interesting, but like none of them are Rangers, obviously. But it's still cool. Like this next one's really cool. Obviously, he's not a Ranger, but it's still awesome. Michael Forrest, he voiced Prince Olympius, like from Lightspeed. So we have 2 actors from Lightspeed confirmed, and one of them is like the voice of Olympius from from Lightspeed. I mean, that's pretty awesome, and most people loved Olympius because he had such a cool character. But I believe he's shown up in the past as well. The last actor that was announced today is someone from Big Bad Beetleborgs, and that is Michi Yamato, and he was in Big Bad Beetleborgs and Beetleborg Metallics. So we have some actors that have Beetleborgs knowledge, and we have a lot of voices and a lot of well-known characters that weren't necessarily Rangers or villains necessarily, but were big characters in their own right. So it's pretty awesome, to say the least, that what we're getting here are some interesting people. A lot of them I have no personal knowledge of. The only one that I probably know the most about is Miss Appleby, and is the actress who played Miss Appleby and the actor who played Captain Mitchell. Other than that, most of these I like know bits and pieces about them. One other thing to mention, they recently also showed off the convention art that will be on all the T-shirts for when you go to the convention. Last year it was a cool print for the previous, for. The way that they always do it is they always show off what's going to become the next season, what is the current season, and then they always put like Mighty Morphin in some way. So in this case, it's an interesting image that I'm sure I'll have for this one. So obviously it's going to have the Ninja Steel giant head, as well as it's going to have the charge mode for Down Charge Red, and then it has the Mighty Morphin. So that's cool. The other thing is that they also talk about the pre-photo ops, pre-sale. Typically, they end up doing photo ops, photo ops sales at the convention, but you can get them ahead of schedule. Most of them cost about $50 a piece, so be aware of that. So if you're planning on going for a certain actor or whatever, be aware. This does not apply to all actors. A lot of them are for actors from seasons like Mighty Morphin or Zeo or Turbo. It's usually not for look, there are some exceptions, and believe me, like, there's a whole list, and I'd rather not go through the whole list. But if you go onto the website, the official Power Morphicon website, you can click on the first thing that pops up, which will say like the Power Morphicon photo ops thing, and click register, and it will show you, when you go to photo ops, all the options for photo op stuff. So that is something to consider if you are looking into getting a photo ops in advance, so that you don't have to deal with the chaos of purchasing at the convention. Personally, I am not buying a photo ops because, though it's cool and all that, I'm gonna pick and choose who I want to see, and also it's a matter of like timing and all that, because you might have to schedule things, and it's just like, it's better just to see what you get, in my opinion. For you guys, it's completely up to you. If you want to specifically schedule a time to meet a person and have all sorts of special photos with certain actors, or whatever, awesome, more power to you. But to me, that's not my way of thinking. Obviously, it's up to you. It's your choice. Completely understand this now. I am just throwing out what I have as far as things go. But yeah. So please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. These actors cool. I know that none of them are Rangers. I know that none of them are like major villains or anything. I mean, Prince Olympius is cool and all that. It's a lot of like extra actors that are big deals, but they're big in their own right, and not necessarily ones that like people are looking as much for, because most people care about the villains and the Rangers over those kind of actors, even though a lot of them are really cool. Like as much as I understand, I personally say like some of those are just awesome just in general. So please be aware of that. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, guys, I'm Crazy 791, and goodbye, guys.